With no money, no house, no cars, no job, no education. There's nothing out there for me. What made me decide to lose the weight? It wasn't my destiny to die on my bed. We have some proteges right now.
Seeing what you did changed my perspective on everything.
Very concerned about my sister. I just don't want to see her die. I was where you are right now.
I need your support.
By the time David was 21, he was about this big.
I want to be their role model. I don't want them to make the same mistakes I made when I was their age.
Did you find a girlfriend yet?
I'm still trying to find the right girl for me right now.
You guessing we're in our mid-30s?
Yes.
I'm 57.
They call it approach anxiety.
I think I have the most extreme case ever.
What do you think?
Yeah, dude. God, yeah. My good friend and her two friends kind of taught me how to kiss in their car. Then all of a sudden, she started getting naked. And I was just like, okay, she sleeps in the nude.
David Smith and Chris Powell are hot properties on the internet.
So how's it feel, being a sex symbol?
How about you? You have your fan mail.
Today, they are checking out messages they've received since David's story became national news.
I do get like a lot of emails and messages from women all across the world. Stuff like, you're gorgeous and you have a nice smile and I wish I was your girlfriend.
Boy, they get pretty creative with, with some of the things that they want to do.
Oh.
6 years ago, David could never have imagined receiving this kind of female attention. He used to weigh a colossal 650 pounds.
I have no friends. Food and sword is always there.
Against all the odds, he managed to lose over 400 pounds through diet and exercise alone, with the help of personal trainer and now best friend, Chris. David's inspirational weight loss story has triggered huge interest online. He and Chris receive hundreds of emails daily, requesting their help with personal training and lifestyle coaching.
My entire life I've been heavy. Like David, I too contemplated suicide. My junior year of high school, I started self-mutilating by cutting my arms with razor blades. I was so depressed and numb that I had to do something, anything, to know that I could still feel. I've been inspired and awed by the transformation that you two have made, and I know that you are the solution to the problem.
A lot of these emails hit close to home. That's why they email me, because I understand what they're going through. And I'm doing my best to help them out.
But first, David wants to focus his attention on a matter that's close to his heart.
I'm headed to my sister's house right now. I'm very concerned about her. She's put on a lot of weight in the last couple of years.
At his peak weight 5 years ago, David couldn't drive. In fact, he couldn't even sit in the front seat of a car.
I am done. Done with the deed.
David is worried that his sister Jen is going down the same path that he did.
I just don't want to see her die. Over the past couple of years, I really noticed that you've gained a lot of weight.
Mm-hmm.
You're staying in your room. You're not hanging out with your friends anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to reach out my hand to you. What's the matter?
Oh, I just been depressed and unhappy. I just been, ever since I broke up with my ex-boyfriend, 2 years ago. I know it's a long time ago, but I put on a lot of weight since then, and I've just been unhappy, and I just hid my emotions with food.
You've seen the pictures of me where I'm like, I look like you right now. I'm sitting right where you were, staring at a box of popcorn, looking as sad as I can be, and I see you in the same chair.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? I was where you are right now.
You lost all that weight, it just makes me want to lose some too,
It's in you, I know it. I want to see you start living.
I want to start living too. I'm proud of what you accomplished, and I look up to you for that.
I'm here for you.
Thanks. Thank you. I need your support.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
She's gonna face a lot of challenges, and I've been there. I know what she's gonna go through. As far as me leaving today, I believe I got my little sister back.
Did you find a girlfriend yet?
No, I'm working on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's time for David to tackle his love life. Weighing over 650 pounds meant David never received any female attention. At 32, he's still a virgin and has very little experience with women. On his quest for love, David has tried his hand at internet dating, matchmaking, and speed dating. And now he's trying out a new kind of woman.
I am going to a older lady event tonight, Chris. It's called Meow.
So I hear.
Men entertaining older women.
The one beautiful thing about the older women, they understand, they've been there, like it ain't their first rodeo, we'll just put it that way. So it's probably gonna be a lot more chill, a lot more relaxed, because they also tend to be like way more understanding and half the games as the younger crowd. Spark up some good conversation.
Maybe they have some
flow.
daughters.
All right, dude. Get out of here, man. Love you, bro. Have a wonderful time.
Somebody don't have a job.
As the Meow Mixer gets underway, David is struggling to get involved. He finally makes contact,
Hello, mate. How you doing? Pretty good. How are you?
but it's with the other men.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Angry and frustrated with himself, David makes a dash for the exit.
Such a big dork. Come on, David. My anxiety's up and I'm nervous. It doesn't matter if it's younger women, older women. It's just, the same boat. I just get nervous and I start tripping over what I'm going to do. And I'm supposed to just go in there and have some fun right now, so I'm going to try my best just to go back in there and just not look like a social outcast.
We've been asking the guys what they see in older women.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm interested in all types of women. All types of women. I don't discriminate. I'm guessing you guys are in your mid-30s.
You guessing we're in our mid-30s?
Yes.
I'm 57.
All right.
So, what's your top number?
It's no, it's
Not really the chronological number.
yes. Yes, I need another Diet Coke.
Just so you know, well, the girls take the kind of food over there. Her name is Pam. She's a sweetheart. She's a regular here. And she saw you. She's like, oh, that guy's really cute. Tell him I'll date him. And I'm like,
Unable to deal with the female attention, David suffers an anxiety attack.
Don't be surprised. I had to get out of there. And that bartender guy was telling me all these women were checking me out, and that just freaked me out a little bit. I was kind of frustrated as the night wore on. I was very confident sometimes, and sometimes I was just like back in that shell that I created. And I just have to realize that, who I am today is not that scared little boy anymore. I'm a grown man, and I just have to start living life. And that's why I'm here, and that's why I'm going to someday find the Mrs. Smith.
Losing 2/3 of his body weight left David with masses of extra skin hanging over his stomach and groin. He had 3 operations over 3 years to remove the surplus skin and improve the appearance of his body. 2 months ago, he underwent his final surgery to tighten his abdomen and, most importantly, remove the large piece of skin that was covering his genitals.
It's definitely helped my confidence as far as, being a man.
Wonderful. And that was the biggest goal for that portion of our procedure, was to have you have a little bit more self-confidence and feel more comfortable with the ladies.
However, David's confidence didn't increase following the surgery. Feeling alone, he turned back to his old friend, food, and gained a staggering 30 pounds in 2 months.
David started to kind of shut himself off from everybody else, from his family and friends, and he would come in the house, he didn't want to talk, he just wanted to go into his room and just kind of close himself off in what we called his cave. I would ask him, hey, how was the gym? I didn't go today. And, I would notice that he would come home and looking out the window, I'd see him in his car eating.
The pressure of being in the dating world really got to David.
I was in the best shape of my life. I was, I guess, very attractive to the women. And I just had a hard time dealing with it just because I still felt like I was that 650-pound guy.
I didn't know exactly what it was linked to until we started talking about it, and then he started to open up to me. With all this attention and all this pressure on him, I didn't realize how overwhelming it was to him.
Chris, told me to start, taking better care of myself, physically and mentally. And that really struck a chord with me because I never wanted to let him down. If I let him down, then I feel like I've let down a lot of people. This 30 pounds just punched me in the stomach. But I'm ready to get back where I was, and I know I'll be there sooner than later.
He's found a whole new love for himself, and I've seen it in just the last couple weeks, and he's ready to take on life, and I couldn't be more happy for you, brother. You know that.
Sure do.
David may have been successful in losing the weight, but he's still a failure in the dating world. 5 months ago, he enlisted the help of Phoenix's top dating coach, Joanne Cohen.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how good of a flirt do you think you are?
Maybe a 5.
It was Joanne who gave him his first lesson in flirting, which wasn't entirely successful.
So do you dance a lot?
I do.
Can I have your... Oh, should I say can? Okay. Okay. Okay.
Hey! Hey, stranger.
How are you?
Good. So, what's going on? Long time no see.
I know, long time no see.
Joanne has organized a singles dating party for David and wants him to practice asking girls to come along.
So why don't you tell me right now, role play, how that's going to look?
Did I just meet you, or?
I'm just sitting here.
Are you just sitting here, so I have to... Hi, but no, I don't know. How are you doing?
Very good.
That's great, that's great. Well, see? I don't know where to go from there. Hi, just wondering if you're single at all. Are you a single woman?
And would like to go to a party.
I would like to go to a party. Oh, boy.
When you see a woman that you want to approach, a girl, what goes through your head about approaching her?
I don't know, just all these different thoughts go in my head that I'm not good enough.
So what you're experiencing is normal for most of the people I work with, the men that I work with, and they call it approach anxiety.
Oh, yeah. I think I have it.
Okay.
I think I have the most extreme case ever.
The only way to get over it is to do it.
Oh, God.
After his failed practice run with Joanne, will David's approach anxiety get the better of him when it comes to the real thing? David Smith dedicated 4 years of his life to losing over 400 pounds after a diet of fast food and being a couch potato left him housebound.
Pizza is good, but not good for me.
David's incredible weight loss story has inspired thousands across the country. One such person is local salesman Jeff. With nowhere else to turn, he emailed David and Chris to help him.
Hey, how you doing?
My man. How you doing, buddy?
Jeff.
I'm Chris. Pleasure to meet you.
At 36 years old, Jeff weighs 523 pounds.
My size, you don't have to be a brain surgeon to figure out that this is not healthy. As far as a normal person's age goes, I'm only halfway through my journey. Or I can stay on the path that I'm on now, and I really don't see it going past another couple years. Okay, that's a long time ago.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
And that was high school.
You got dimples.
Yeah.
You got the whole jaw going and everything. This is the most incredible thing in the world. I love this picture right here because you can see exactly where your body wants to be.
When did you start putting on this extra weight?
Between 25 and 30, that's when things really went wrong. And I'd really just made a big mistake in thinking, okay, well, it can't get worse than this. And then I just stayed in that same pattern of behavior for probably like the last, 7 or 8 years, where you starve all day and you eat at night and all that. And it has gotten worse. I've packed on another 200 pounds since then.
What are some of the things that you do as far as nutrition goes? Like, could you just lay out a few of your meals for the day?
Yeah,
what do you do?
Complete absence of nutrition in my life.
There you go.
David used to starve himself all day and binge late at night on fast food, just as Jeff does. To replace his midnight binging, Chris and David are putting Jeff on a strict eating plan that spreads out his food with 5 small meals throughout the day.
When you first got into it, what was the hardest part about the adjustment for your lifestyle?
Getting used to eating that much.
It just seems odd that like the key to weight loss is eating more.
Yes, yes. I was like, whatever, dude. Okay, I'll do this. Just, you want to see me eat and sit on my ass? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And that's how I lost like 20 pounds in a week. Yeah. And after that, I was just like, okay.
And that's what it's gonna be like.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, dude, seeing what you did kind of changed my whole thinking on my perspective on everything. I mean, I just kind of thought that what I was dealing with was undealable, and I was an idiot for all this happening to me, and it was all my own fault. And then seeing somebody else, tackle the same demon I was looking at successfully, it went from, is it possible, to this is definitely something I can do. Knowing that, you know everything about all this stuff, and that you've actually walked down this path already. I mean, it just kind of gives a guy a lot of confidence that you're going to be successful. Like, you don't have an option to fail here.
No, you don't.
No.
You have no option but success in this.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we'll see to it that it happens.
As well as helping Jeff learn the basics of weight loss, David is also learning new skills. At his heaviest, weighing 650 pounds, David could barely walk. But now weighing 280 pounds, he's going to learn how to dance.
Hello.
Hi, David. Welcome to Stars Ballroom. I'm Corey Gutierrez with Tropical Vibes Dance.
Today, David is attending a salsa class to help him feel more comfortable with a woman's body.
Salsa is the most relaxed and the most sensual of all Latin dances. The more you get comfortable with your body when you're dancing salsa, the more fun you're gonna have.
All right.
The closer to a girl you're gonna get.
All right.
Okay. But before we start into the lesson, I'm wearing spandex, so you're gonna have to wear some spandex. Wow, look at you. Sexy.
I feel like a superhero.
So in salsa, we like to be really close.
Okay.
Okay, so
All right.
does this make you uncomfortable?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit? Okay, well, you don't
All
have to
right.
touch me, I'll touch you.
All right.
Does that make you uncomfortable?
No.
No?
This has always been a sore subject for me, I guess, with the skin and the weight, and it's just weird for me to have somebody touch there because it's been such a off-limits place.
Give me your hands.
Okay.
So it's okay to touch me, okay?
Okay. Right.
Okay, the only areas you want to stay away from, obviously, are the
Yeah, okay.
What I want you to do now is focus on the movements of my hips. Right heel, change. Left heel, change.
I don't believe I've touched a woman like Corey before. I'm not gonna lie. I have a little crush. No.
5, 6. Quick, quick, slow. It's really good. Step, step, step. Yes! That's
Yes!
awesome. Give me some skin. 5, 6, Really nice. Grabbing my waist here, and you're gonna dip me down. Bring it up. I think David could go out and ask as many women to dance as possible because I think they'll all say yes. That was really good. High five.
Thank you.
Now that David's practiced getting up close and personal with a woman, Chris has a dating surprise in store for him. Having recently moved, tonight they're throwing a housewarming party.
Chicken, lentils, rice, potatoes, pita bread.
Chris and his girlfriend Heidi are taking advantage of the evening to set David up with one of Heidi's close friends.
I know David's nervous. Every time I ask him, I say, "Are you excited? Are you excited?" And he kind of dodges the question, so
Hey, what's up, brother? How are you doing? Are you ready for tonight?
I sure am, dude. Very excited to meet your friend as well.
Very good girl. Treat her well.
Yeah.
I feel the same about her as he does about you, and I really think the world of you. And I mean, I know that
Thank
you
you.
guys will get along great.
I can't say it any better than that. That's.
Oh.
How you doing? Good to see you. Hey.
Wow. David Jen.
Nice to meet you.
I feel like I should squeeze on out here. I'll let you guys share.
I didn't Heidi twist your arm to have me over.
No, none of that.
I'm sure it
Yeah.
can be scary. You've never seen somebody, don't know them.
Yeah, it's, I've been on blind dates before, and
How'd
they
they go?
weren't not so successful.
Yeah, I hear you on that one. I mean, have you dated anybody seriously or
Not really. Not really.
kind of scenes out there?
Just, just getting out there and seeing where this journey takes me.
Yeah. Are you ready to find somebody?
I believe so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He seems shy and reserved, which I can understand. Probably new to the whole social aspect of life and meeting people, and it's probably been overwhelming for him. But he's really nice. You can tell he's sincere, he's genuine, and he's passionate about what he's doing. And so it makes you want to hear more about his story.
What do you think?
Yeah, dude. God, yeah.
David's so nice.
If you're doing it on a completely empty stomach, that's when you get a lot of people don't understand.
What's the next move?
Ask her for a number.
That works.
Maybe set up a date or something like that.
It's like a lunch date or something.
Lunch
Maybe
date.
like coffee.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
How are you doing?
Good.
Enjoying our feast?
I am.
I was wondering, I was just thinking, it'd be really cool maybe if we were to grab coffee or something
Yeah.
sometime.
I like that. It'll be fun.
Awesome.
I'll have to give you my number so you can call me though.
All right, yeah. Let me have my phone right here in one of these pockets.
When David asked for my number, I think he did okay. It was definitely not the worst time I've had somebody ask for my number, but I think with practice it'll get easier. If he calls, I'll definitely meet him for coffee.
David did call Jen, and today he's embarking on something he's never done before. He's asked Jen on a double date with Chris and his girlfriend Heidi.
You ready?
We've never been on a double date. I've been the third wheel on plenty of his dates, but I've actually never had a girl to, come with me, I guess.
Hi.
How are you? Good to see you.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good. Good to see you again.
See you.
Absolutely starving right now.
I am too.
Jen's first attempt at striking up a conversation
What are you gonna get?
Right.
meets with little response from David.
It's hard to say. All looks appetizing.
Once they've ordered, Jen takes the lead with the conversation.
He was told on his first day there, I think, by his senior companion, you won't make it through the mission without seeing a dead body. It's dangerous. I remember he came home from camping one time and told me how he killed a bear with his bare hands.
Nice.
So, his credibility.
Built a little bit.
Yeah, you added on that.
It's a shame.
My brother. He's a character. I was in class and he kept looking at me and finally he was like, do you have an older sister? No. And I said, no, I'm the oldest, only girl. And okay, well, I had a student a while ago, Shelly Nix, and it's my mom. So we had a teacher that was the same 20 years later.
I know.
Oh.
I tend to observe conversations a lot, and I shouldn't really observe conversations too much. I should actually like butt in and start talking.
I like to talk, so anybody I'm with is probably not gonna have as much to add to the conversation as I do. What's your dating philosophy?
It's all a learning process. I mean, I'm not jumping 2 feet forward anymore. Like I said, I'm taking one step at a time. And
He's still nervous. I could still tell, even through the whole thing, he's still on his best behavior, and he was kind of holding himself back. I feel his nervousness for him, and I kind of want to help him through, but I understand that this is all part of the process.
It's very interesting seeing how far I've come in the last couple months as far as my dating goes. And I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna try to, you know, get comfortable with this, because it's something I should.
Today is my parents' 26th wedding anniversary. Really? And I was saying, you know, they're still in love with each other, but they're best friends. You know, I definitely want to start friendship first. I think that's important, but I definitely see that friendship foundation that's building, so it should be fun to hang out more and see where things go.
I look at my parents, so great friends, and they go through their times, but like any
Everybody
friend
does.
Yeah.
But if you don't have a friend to rely on through the hard times, how are you going to make it through them?
I definitely want to ask her out again. Maybe on another double date. And then, you know, who knows? You know, these double dates could turn into single dates. So we'll see. We'll see.
David is experiencing double dates for the first time, but they're not the only thing he missed out on growing up.
No friends. No girlfriends. No companions. I've even been out of this house by myself.
4 years ago, a serious food addiction left David Smith topping the scales at 650 pounds. Since then, he's lost over 400 pounds the natural way. So today, his best friend Chris has decided to take him out for the day and show him what he's been missing. Starting with a ride on a roller coaster.
Nervous?
Oh my gosh.
Feeling the shakes a little bit?
A little bit, but that was so worth it, man. I'm so happy that we got to do this today.
Next up on Chris's list of new things for David to try is a full body massage.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
We're gonna start you face down underneath that top sheet. We're gonna step out while you change, then we'll come back in just a minute.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
Great, we'll step out.
Dude, we need this. It's been a long couple days anyway, so this will definitely very necessary. Get a little rest and relaxation. Get a massage from a cute little girl.
Nice underwear you got there.
Yeah, you like these? All right, so under the sheet. There you go. Come on in.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Ready when you are.
So David, when's the last time you had a massage?
Never.
Never had a massage?
Never.
Okay, this is gonna be fun.
Okay. Cold?
Sorry.
That feels good.
Good.
Thank you, Caroline.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Just wondering, since I got you right here, what are girls looking for in a guy?
The thing that I think is the most important is that they can depend on you. If you say you're gonna call, you call. If you say you're gonna do something, you do it. just that little bit goes a huge way with girls. Because then they know they can if they can rely on you for the little things, they know they can rely on you for the big things.
All right.
Just be the person that you want to date. If you want a girl that's going to wake up and be happy and support you and be there for you, you've got to wake up happy and be there and support her. Be that person that you want to date.
Okay, good to know. Thank you. Huh.
It's been a day of firsts, with some advice thrown in for free. And back at the house, David has some news about another milestone.
I do have some big news. I did lose my virginity.
Right after it happened, like, we definitely noticed your swagger. Man, you were...
As soon as you walked in, me and Chris both looked at each other and we were like, we didn't want to start rolling, but we were like, something went down. Something went down.
I had like the biggest smile in the world. I was like, dude, you guys. What happened was me and a good friend and her friends decided to go to a bar. And near the end of the evening, we all decided to go back to my friend's house. And we all went in their car. They asked me, you know, point blank, David, do you know how to kiss? And I was, you know, I had no clue. So I go, no, I really don't. And so I guess my good friend and her two friends kind of taught me how to kiss in their car.
So how did that whole night play out?
Yeah, well, you guys know the story, right?
Well, I know personally that I've never been in the back of a car making out 3 girls, and I don't think he has either. So why don't you tell us how it goes and what they wanted? Because I've never been there.
You know, they each took turns, you know, like passing me back and forth as far as like learning how to kiss. All of a sudden, I'm like, you know, only kissing a girl once to like making out with 3 chicks in the back of the car. When we got back to my friend's house, my good friend, you know, said, David, let's go up to my room real quick. I was like, pretty much, okay, we're just gonna go to bed.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, she started getting naked. Nice. And I was just like, okay, she sleeps in the nude? I'm not gonna get in the nude. Then all of a sudden, she was like, you should start taking off your clothes. I was like, whoa, okay. I think at one time I was on top, and one time she was on top, and then that was basically it. Oh boy, it didn't last too long at all. It didn't. And then it was over really quick, and I wanted a sandwich.
Yep, that sounds like sex.
Growing up, David Smith was an outsider. At 10 years old, he weighed 160 pounds. By the time he was in junior high, he had grown to over twice the weight of the average 13-year-old boy.
Only thing I feel right now is darkness.
Today, David's trainer, Chris, has come to this school in Buckeye to help David inspire the pupils.
What I want is to talk about my friend David. He encountered a lot of bullies in his life. You know, they beat him up a lot and he got into a lot of fights. But sure enough, what happened with David is that he turned to food and he started eating and eating and eating and eating and eating. So by the time David was 21, he was about this big. And in fact, I brought the shirt that he was wearing when I first met him. This is one of the most important things that David and I can do is to teach these kids about nutrition. We want to just let them know exactly how incredible it is just to be able to eat right and exercise and just teach them about being healthy. I don't know, guys. You think we can fit one more in there? Yeah! Get in there.
I want to be their role model, and I don't want them to make the same mistakes I made when I was their age. Hey, what are you doing wearing my shirt?
Guys, this is David right now. He lost 400 pounds.
Do you feel happy inside now instead of sad?
This guy right here wasn't too happy. He played a lot of video games, and he ate a lot of junk food, and he didn't really feel good inside. He wasn't too happy at all. But now, me standing right here, as happy as I can be.
David can relate to them. We can talk about bullying. We can talk about the effects of that. We can actually talk about the influence of food on these kids that are in the 4th and 5th and 6th grade simply because so many of these processed foods are being marketed toward them. This is actually how we're going to make a difference. This is how we can truly pay it forward. All right, guys, now let's go make you that strong. There we go. Come on.
David and Chris's plan is to teach the kids that exercising can be fun.
Side to sides, hit the ground, side to sides. 10 jackknives, hit the ground, here we go. Cross-country skiers, remember these right here? Good, that's what I want to see. Beautiful, keep it going.
When like parents and kids were laughing at you, was that the main reason you stayed in your house all day and played video games and ate junk food?
Yeah, I was just afraid about how people would look at me and laugh at me. But I decided the best thing I could do is just get out there and just start exercising and not care what other people said or thought of me.
Keep it going, jackknives, elbows to your knees. Beautiful. Well done.
What did you guys learn today?
Not to eat too many Pop-Tarts.
Nice meeting you guys.
Bye, guys. Bye now. Bye.
David's life may have drastically changed since his school days of being overweight and bullied, but his love life has definitely not improved. Despite no longer being a virgin, David is still at a loss when it comes to dating. A few months ago, he threw himself into the world of single ladies.
Are your hands orange?
Don't laugh.
With varied degrees of success.
They all swarmed me. Oh my God. I was so intimidated.
On a goofy golf date with yoga teacher Cassandra, there appeared to be real chemistry.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I would say the date is probably an 8 or a 9.
I just want to know what happened as far as why we never got together for that second date. Just want to find out what's going on. Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you? It's been a while.
I know.
By the way, my mom wanted me to tell you that she thinks you're super adorable.
Oh, thanks.
I had to pass that on. She was like,
how does your
"Oh."
daughter feel about me, though?
Oh.
That's the other thing.
Well, I'm here, aren't I?
That's true, that's true.
You know, exactly.
I was just wondering why we never really went on that second date.
I think it was just timing.
It's nothing that might have scared you away or something that I might have done or...
Not that I noticed.
Did I like call you enough and text you too much?
No,
or
no.
Stuff like that. I just need to know so that,
Yeah, girls definitely like to know that a guy's interested.
All right.
If I don't get back to you right away, it's probably just because I'm busy and it's
Oh, yeah.
not a, like, oh, I don't want to talk to him. It's just I'm busy.
So, since I have you here, I just want to pick your brain a little bit.
Oh, all right.
Yes.
Pick away.
Just, any advice that you could give me at all.
Girls just like to know, like, they hate the games. At least I know me and my friends are like, oh, okay, we went out, so now we have to wait 3 days to hear from him. Or, you know what I mean, like all the rules that are involved that guys seem to think are necessary really aren't necessary. You know, that's cool. And
yeah, because I'm getting like so much advice from my guy friends. And,
yeah, my advice would don't be listen to your guy friends, especially if they're single, because clearly it's not working for them
okay,
either.
yeah, that kind of makes sense then.
And allow yourself to fail, because dating is trial and error, and 99% of your relationships, are gonna fail. It only takes the one to like make everything good.
With Cassandra's advice fresh in his mind, David is heading out to a dating party.
I'm full of nerves right now. I definitely am not one for the center of attention, and I'm just kind of whatever about this all.
Tonight's event has been organized by David's dating coach, Joanne.
So, David, what's your goal for tonight?
My goal tonight is just to meet some friends.
Okay, that's great. How many girls would you like to talk to tonight?
3 or 5.
5? Okay, we'll do 5.
No,
But
we'll just...
Here's the thing. Don't worry about the outcome. Don't worry about getting the phone numbers. Your goal is simply to approach people and be David.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
But before even heading into the party, an anxiety attack has David making a detour to the bathroom.
Cheers.
How you doing?
Not bad, not bad.
I'm nervous.
Me too. I'm a little. It kind of makes me sick, and I know I have to go up and talk to somebody. You know, on my own, I have to do it for myself. I have to do it for myself. Hey, you guys. I'm David. You guys having fun?
Yeah. Just talking about online dating.
Wow. Yeah.
I've been to Denmark.
Me too. Copenhagen.
Bye-bye.
David seems to have found his stride, and Joanne is impressed.
David sometimes sees himself as very anxious, but he's actually very typical of most of the male clients that I deal with. They have approach anxiety. They get very, very nervous because they're thinking about themselves. What David's doing is actually making progress a lot faster than most men do.
Hi. How are you? How are you?
I'm Marsha.
I'm David. Nice to meet you. I'm David. Pretty good. How are you guys?
Pretty good.
You guys as nervous as I am?
Oh, yeah, very nervous.
Yeah, I was very anxious when we first came out. You could ask any of my friends. They've never seen me go up to any girls at all and try to get their numbers at all. And it's just something that I'm still trying to get over, the fear of rejection, I guess.
All right, 602.
By the end of the night, David has scored several phone numbers.
The confidence came to me when I realized, you know what, these girls could be nice girls and they're gonna get away if I don't do anything. So I wanted to get their numbers before they left. I didn't want to be kicking myself at the end of the night saying I should have got their number. You don't mind if I get your number?
I would love you to get my number,
All right. I think I might have gotten at least 5 numbers tonight, so I definitely met my quota.
It's been 1 week since David and Chris got their protege, Jeff, started on his own weight loss plan.
Good, I'm doing really good.
They have asked Jeff to come to his weigh-in at the very same truck scale that David used when he weighed 650 pounds.
All right, Jeff, you went through your first week on our program. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling really good. I don't know if it's psychological or physical, but I'm just gonna roll with it, you know what I mean? I just wanna get lighter and enjoy my life more, and you guys have already done all the work, so I don't have to think, and I'm just gonna eat the foods I'm supposed to, and it'll all work out.
That's my man, dude. That's what I like to hear.
Cool.
That's how we do.
All right, so we're gonna get on the scale or what?
Let's do it, yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
After 10 days of 5 small, healthy meals a day and 3 exercise sessions a week, it's time to see if Jeff has dropped any of his 523 pounds.
Dude.
Oh!
What is it?
You lost 23 pounds.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
After a week of eating as much as you possibly could?
I really have a hard time putting into words how, you know, I feel right now. When you're my size and you're dealing with this, you get kind of pessimistic about everything. And to have this feeling of optimism about the future and looking forward to the future and being positive, it's a little overwhelming for me.
You just started, man. I told you, I lost like 40 pounds the first month.
Let me tell you, this is just the beginning. Losing weight is not nearly as tough as you think it is.
I can't believe that, dude.
Over the past 2 weeks, David's not only had success with his protege, Jeff, but he's also had a lot of attention from the opposite sex. And tonight, he's plucked up the courage to ask one of the girls he's met out on a date.
Out of all the girls I've met in the last 2 weeks, she felt the most genuine.
David's date for the night is
Hey.
Carolyn, the massage therapist, with the good dating advice.
The thing that I think is the most important is that they can depend on you. If you say you're gonna call, you call. If you say you're gonna do something, you do it. Just that little bit goes a huge way with girls.
I felt very comfortable asking her out because she's one of the few girls that has seen me in my underwear. How's your night going?
Good. Very hungry.
Yeah, I bet.
How about you?
Me too.
When I got to massage David and we got to talk a little, I thought it was cute. He was kind of shy, but I thought he had a really sweet personality and, you know, somebody that I'd like to get to know.
You've seen the surgeries.
Yeah,
So I'm
it's
like,
impressive.
I'm like a patch doll.
That's okay. That's character.
Yeah, as long as nothing falls out, I'm good. You know.
That would just be awkward.
Yes.
The fact that I used to be overweight, if anything, it changes it for the better, because if people judge based on what I used to be, I could show pictures of me my freshman year in high school, and if that's what we were judging on, I would not be here tonight. So I think it gives him a better perspective on life, and I really appreciate that. So if anything, it makes it more attractive to me.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Within minutes, Carolyn and David find they share a lot of common ground.
Those scars growing up, they don't leave.
Mm-mm.
I remember walking around the playground, like when I was like 3rd, 4th grade, like alone.
And just like checking out everything, or just...
No, I just had nothing else to do.
4 years ago, you know, thinking back, yes, I would be on a date with a beautiful woman. I mean, that was one of my goals. She's beautiful not only outside, but she's beautiful inside. I'm just looking forward to football on Sunday.
Oh my gosh, I actually watched that.
You actually just watched the Super Bowl?
No, not just watched, but I watched it. That's an accomplishment.
I would love to go on another date with Carolyn. We have a lot in common, and we'll just take it one step at a time, see where it goes. Well, this has been fun.
It's been really fun.
Yeah, I'm glad you came out.
No, I'm really glad you asked me to.
Yeah, I'm glad I asked you. This would be the first of many milestones in the dating career of David Smith. And I'm just going to keep on doing this like normal men.
Six years ago, David would never have imagined himself going on a date with such a beautiful blonde.
In the future, I know I'm going to be a very happy person. I'm going to have kids. I'm going to have a loving wife. I'm going to be where I want to be physically and mentally. And I just have to take charge of that.
Since filming, David's weight is down to 260 pounds.
I really do think that working with these proteges is hands down going to be the most rewarding thing and the most important thing that David could ever experience.
Jeff has lost a further 10 pounds, and David's sister Jen has lost 40 pounds.
I'm still trying to figure out women. I guess I'm just like a normal guy. We're all trying to figure out women, and I'm just as lost as every guy out there.
David and Carolyn have been on 3 more dates and are planning their next one.
The future does hold a lot of promise for me, and I'm not going to let anybody down.